back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Jen and this is Jen's Happy Home. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can be notified every time I share a new video. And to guarantee to be notified, make sure you hit that bell notification somewhere up there so that you definitely can be notified every time I share a video. So today I'm really excited to talk a little bit about my Victorian home because I very much enjoy not only living in a really old home, but decorating it has been a lot of fun. And today I want to kind of walk you through my master bedroom and show you all of the things that I have incorporated into my room that have been Victorian inspired. And I have referenced a couple of books to help me out in decorating my master bedroom in my Victorian home. One book is Victorian Crafts Revived. This is by Caroline Green. So this has lots of fun, crafty things that Victorians used to do. And then Victorian Interior Design. This is a really nice big book and it has lots of neat pictures and it showed me a lot of different ideas. And this is by Joanna Banham, Sally McDonald, and Julia Porter. So these are the books that I referenced to kind of give me some guidance in decorating my master bedroom in my Victorian home. This house was built in 1895. So it really has a great history. I have shared lots of stories about it. I'll leave a link above if you guys want to check out my playlist of Jen's Haunted Home. But in addition to some ghost stories, which are sometimes fun to listen to, it has a lot of the historical things that have happened in my home, which if you're into that kind of thing are lots of fun to listen to. All right, so without further ado, let me walk you through my master bedroom and show you all of the things that I have done to decorate it Victorian style. Pressing flowers is something that I have always enjoyed doing, and I have done it since my high school years. Oftentimes I'll flip through some of my older books and I'll find a pressed flower. The art of pressing flowers was very common during Victorian times, and it was a great way to bring the beautiful summer and spring garden into the home in the winter and fall months. Victorians would use the flowers that they pressed throughout the summer to decorate the house, and they would put them in frames. They would also put them on lampshades. They had lots of different ways that they would use the pressed flowers to decorate the home, and I think they look really beautiful pressed between glass or incorporated in a picture, or like we have here around a beautiful quote. I just think that pressed flowers in the home are really, really lovely. Shell work was another way that Victorians liked to decorate in their homes, and in the Victorian times, just like now, people were fascinated with the seashore and they very much loved vacationing and visiting the ocean. So it was common for them to collect small shells to make jewelry boxes and picture frames and lots of other things. They would decorate mirrors and have lots of fun just decorating random things that they had with small seashells. And then they would also use larger seashells to decorate around the home. I try to utilize things that I can find already laying around the house, and this is a very old picture frame that no longer has the glass or anything. And let me just show you where I wanted to put it. In our bedroom, there's an area here that one of the carpenters working on the house back in 1895 wrote on it, so you can see the date. It's 2/21, and then over here it says 1895, and I always wanted to feature this area more beautifully than it is now. Now it just looks like they forgot to paint a section of the wall, so I'm gonna hang it up right over here. And if you happen to live in an old house that has plaster walls like mine, I find that these command strips, the Velcro, work really well. What I did was I took 2 of these long strips and cut them in half, and I will just paste one on the top and one on the bottom to hold it in place. For wall decor, I like to use some old photographs and prints and pictures that I have found in antique shops and thrift shops and Salvation Army and things like that. So a lot of these pictures are very old and very inexpensive, and I think they work perfectly in my room. Victorians certainly loved their quilt work, and I know oftentimes Victorian decor can seem maybe very gaudy a lot of different patterns and things going on, but I think this quilt looks beautiful with the wallpaper, which is also very Victorian, very traditional, flowery, beautiful, deep colors, and I think it all flows very nicely together. One thing I have to say, it can get extremely expensive trying to decorate your home Victorian. So I always try to take advantage of hand-me-downs. This quilt set was from my mom, so I was lucky enough to receive that from her. It was used and she was no longer using it. You'd be very surprised what you can find when you are shopping thrift stores and Goodwill. Victorian women were very feminine and they often liked to wear pearls and perfume, and this perfume that I use most often is called Tea Rose, and it just smells like roses, and it's very traditional of something that a Victorian woman would have worn in the 1800s. It's a very beautiful soft scent, it's not overbearing, and it 100% smells like roses. Victorian women also liked to use fans. Back in the day, there were no air conditioners, and I have found some really beautiful fans at the dollar store, and I have them throughout my house in different areas, and I just think they make for a beautiful accent piece. Something else that I like to do is use antiques that I have found throughout the years to display jewelry. What I have is this cherub, which I believe is a candle holder, and I use it to hold all of my old watches, which I collected over the years, and they're so beautiful, and they actually are the type of watches that are more a piece of jewelry, so I like to keep them in hopes that I might start wearing them again someday. In addition to bringing flowers into the house throughout the year, Victorians did also love to have lots of plants, and that is something that I have really tried to incorporate in my home over the last several years. Lighting is also a very important aspect of the home. In Victorian times, they went from using fire, candles as lighting, to finally oil lamps and eventually electricity. And I have some Victorian looking lampshades throughout the house. I also have a couple of old, what appear to look like oil lamps, but are now electric, that are really, really pretty. I love this really beautiful cranberry color in this particular lamp, and I think it just goes perfectly with the decor of my master bedroom. This mantle clock is one of my favorite accent pieces in the master bedroom because it is original to the house. If you can see, the fireplace area has this beautiful blue tile, and the clock has always sat on this mantle because it flows very nicely with the blue tile. It just matches perfectly, and I just love knowing that this mantle clock was likely sitting right here on this mantle over 100 years ago. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the tour of my Victorian inspired master bedroom today. Please let me know in the comments below if you did enjoy this, and if you would like to see more videos like this, please give this video a thumbs up. Let me know what your favorite aspect of Victorian decor is. If you have not yet subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope to share more Victorian inspired decor throughout the upcoming month if it's something that you guys do enjoy, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.